Alright, I just have this tiny little Mars bar ice cream thing. I'm just gonna eat, then we start. We are very in sync with Petrus. Okay, almost done. Oh, you're gonna finish cheering this. I'm gonna run around with the rifle. Ah, delicious ice cream. Yeah, we were trying to figure out what the hell was going on. This may or may not happen here. Are you still around, Solas? I can explain what I mean by simple. Alright, never mind then. Nah. It's the sort of game, I've said this a few times when I've asked this and people have come in asking if it's any good. It's the sort of game that's easy to forget is a small studio on a budget. Because it, presentation wise, it looks really good. So you end up expecting things from it that it is really not in its budget. It's janky and a lot of the stuff is very bare bones, but it feels like it should be more than it is. Which I think is a lot of people's problem with it. Fuck. Yeah, it's alright. At a cheaper ass, it's alright. I would certainly say. Talk to this trollop. Got any new shit for me? No.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
It's not so much the polish, it's more the fact that a lot of the... Like, if you go through a quest in Witcher, for example, and the dialogues and the options you get, Witcher 3, the options you get for resolving, it's like a basic quest that has multiple ways. Maybe have the same level of writing most of the time and general quality, but remove maybe a third of the options, so it sort of like feels... It feels like there should easily be something more that's just not there. It's more like that. That I mean, like that. It's pretty game. It's a pretty game, and looking at screenshots and me running around and people talking, it's easy to expect more of it than there is. And especially considering the price of it. Right now, even discounted, it's easy to buy it and expect Witcher 3 levels of quality all the way through. Now...
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave on Almanawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. But I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people. And you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
God damn. Alright, GNQ. I don't so much mean it as it would be frustrating that there's something missing there. It's just you need to temper your expectations. Because the presentation seems to pass a lot. I think there's a lot there. What is there is well done. It just needs a little bit more. I'm greasy, BRB. Good man. There's a cat butt on my keyboard now that I return. Kid, what's a minute? Well, what I like in dialogue, things like that, is like there's oftentimes we just go through dialogue trees and a thing happens, and there's not much that happens player input wise. Like there's not a lot of stuff we really have much say in. We just sort of go through the dialogue trees.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Yeah, so I like being part of the process rather than just clicking through dialogue trees. Disco Elysium did that fantastically. Man fights bonfire. I'll try something. I'm curious about stuff. Oh, so hello, Eunuch. Yeah, there's been lots of greeds. Have you not seen me going through a town and all these bins? Like fucking Horde Meister DK.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
My hat's fine. I'm slandering my hat, prick Bob, son of a bitch. I'm curious about something. So we are 23 and a third or quarter. Third.
Ready to excite? I don't need to remind you.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Ready to excite the crowd? I don't need to remind.
That was not a lot.
May May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Come on, chicken! Come on, fight!
Ready to excite the...
I need to get going.
Not impressive overall. God damn. Oh well. That's alright, I guess. So I'm actually not sure if we have a choice here. Yeah, that's the thing. We didn't really have much choice in any of that. And I would have liked to at least have an option. I don't like when my the character just goes, ah, but this is how we do it.
Oh, it's you on Ol Menawi. Come and
Boogala
see.
boogala.
Bertir, do you want...
What is up, you absolute fucking weirdo? Oh, my oogly boogly.
You will always be welcome here.
No,
Oh, it's
you know,
on Ol Menawi.
that's simply because you have not divinitied
Beautiful things from our village.
with the cheese and the Spud Club and look at my potatoes. I think they actually changed the cheese man. He has different cheese man ass now. No, I mean in the original they changed him in the market because they found him too annoying. Scrolls to enthrustle you. Divinity 2 is great. It's really good. Playing through it with Rumpy now. It's a lot of fun. Fucking... It would be fine solo. Hey. Enough of that. But yeah, I've been spoiled with all the choices and stuff with how Disco Elysium did thing. God damn that game. God fucking damn. Like this, it's a turn-based game in combat, so having a second person playing is really just for social ass. It just doesn't really make it easier or harder. Had fucking Grumpy take out a bridge troll in a fantastic manner the other day. The sucker regenerates at high velocity. Lady puts on some bullshit from Necromancer so she can't go below 1 hit point, and then uses a fucking skill to swap health with the troll, and
Don't
he's all like,
hesitate to have a rummage around.
oh my god.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
I fucking... I think I got through most of one with a sheep. Like DPS sheep. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if they ever fixed that. Probably not. So that's all right. I'm water mates currently. But yeah, the fucking sheep in the first game. There's a quest where you're trying to solve the murder of a mate. So you try to dig him up, but in his for some reason, but in his grave he's not actually there. There's just a dead sheep. This sheep is a unique container. It can't be destroyed like chests and stuff. There's a note on the inside the sheep or something, I think, but it's also a container you can take with you, so you can put shit inside it. So the thing about Divinity is, the stronger you are, the harder, the heavier objects you can carry and move. And telekinesis is a thing in there, but it's basically just how far away you can pick up objects and move them. So, so when you move something around, with high strength and telekinesis, you can basically move barrels around at a fair distance. So you can throw these things. If you put them down too close to an enemy or anything, they take damage depending on how much that object weighs. So boxes and stuff take damage from that if you throw it at someone. The sheep is not it's not constrained by this, and you can put as much fuck as you want in the sheep. So you end up with a 3-ton sheep. Just a sheep's corpse with 3 tons worth of barrels inside it that you just bounce up and down on a boss with telekinesis, while the boss just gets fucking hydraulic pressed by sheep for ridiculous damage. I think it might have been an oversight. I don't know if they changed it. I hope not, because if you want to go that way, fucking go for it, my sweet soldier.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question me directly, my child?
Come on, Petrus.
You
Our
have the
young
same
legate
hair.
probably wants an outside opinion on the person accompanying him. In response to your questions, Your Excellency, Petrus belongs to the Order of the Missionaries. He spent many years in different countries bringing the light. He is a shrewd diplomat and a devious politician, but I am sure you will appreciate his services.
That's fantastic, unit. God damn it. Just throw pictures of a man at himself. Fuck him. That's great. It's like having corpse explosion, and you just gather corpses from around the map and sneedle them into the boss room all around the boss. And just blow them up like a fucking asshole. Also, any goddamn fight that has lava in it, in 2, you can just move the lava onto the enemy and it's like bleh.
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
What? Where did you hear such things?
From the natives themselves, Mother Cardinal. But surely Bishop Domitius will be able to tell us more about it.
This is nothing but a web of lies that those pagan natives invented to harm us, Your Eminence. There's nothing here that could...
enough, Domitius. If the natives are complaining to the congregation about the exactions of the Inquisition, it is our duty to intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task. Domitius, if I find out you had anything to do with this, you will pay for it with your life.
Your Eminence, I assure you that this is probably nothing but the actions of a handful of fanatics.
Not this particular fanatic.
If that is the case, then it would prove your incompetence rather than your guilt.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water. BRB in a second. Oh no, hold that thought. Yeah, I'm assuming since I went and spoke to her, I don't get to do that. Oh, okay, see. So... Okay, would you recommend I go talk to them before I go to find the Intendant? Okay. Because I want to bin these religious fucks. But it would seem smarter to do it with their own men rather than the rather than with the natives. But it all depends. That's the thing about me not having much say in anything. I can't go there, see what's up, and then decide what I want to do because the character will beeline into one of the other choices.
Don't hesitate to have a...
Bastard. It's all dirty.
Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
That's alright. Well, I'm sort of, okay, so let me ask this way. If I hate the religious dudes, am I better going over here or the other ass? Because when I start talking with this guy and if he starts assing down... Yeah, the thing is, like, right now I'm thinking stopping the fanatics with the religious dudes seems like the most sensible thing to do. Had it been the IRL to like get them to sort themselves out, because if you go with the natives, they'll just start fighting each other anyway. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, I'm gonna save here. And we're gonna see what happens.
And what can I do for you?
That's alright.
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And... Soldiers! The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, de Sade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème! For the Guard! Fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the enlightened.
Yeah. My logic ass tells me that it's better that they sort this internally for relations with the ass natives. We want as few people as possible binned. We want to bin the very dumbest of these religious guys. If we just bin all of them, then the ones that might be sort of sensible will just go eh. That's my reasoning. That's probably not what the game will do, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I certainly think the natives have more right to shit. Yeah. That's the beauty of something like Disco Elysium. You could go all the way up to the end of something and then flip on it. That game was so well made. I'm all over it. I just won't get off a stick, honestly. These aren't Templars though. These are coin guards. But yeah, like if I show up with some other men and bin them, it would show the natives better, I feel. We're talking real world here, not game logic, that we don't all these Medonce don't all agree with each other, and they can't just go, you're an asshole because you're one of them. Well, from how I understand it, the coin guards are basically mercenaries. Wonder what Kurt would have to say, since we have probably nothing. Whoop. Jumps up. Oh.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Oh.
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
I like how
so this is the place where the Ordo Luminous stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed. An excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
This would have been a lot easier to understand.
Conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
If I had had a look at the place first. Okay, we sneak in. Ayo!
Protect me in this battle!
That's what you get for being religious, you fucking trollop. I'm fairly certain the gun is not... You're not supposed to map it to a button and spam it. You're supposed to go, okay, in here, technique, firearm.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
No need, Petrus. You got me.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Find evidence. Are these mutually exclusive? Probably not.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Got down.
Locked.
Good evening. Can I lock Pillock? I can. 3, nice. So I can actually bypass the bullshit there. Wait, did I have the key?
Locked.
Dope.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
What up, my wood-headed fucks? Man, this guy got walliated. Oh, I see. Deafest man in the game. It's a cook.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Thanks, man. Good evening. Did none of you hear me shooting shit downstairs? He's probably deaf on account of being a fucking idiot. He just works here. He doesn't give a shit. We're just management. Management changes. Petrus, are you impeding my investigation? Thank you. Yeah, that lecherous, treacherous, fucking... Couldn't even bend the king himself. Had the wife do it. Ustless is what I say. Defeat. I removed the head from one.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Nice. Hopefully that will be a non-dirty one. I'm hoping for a non-dirty one. That's my requirement for Patroclus here. I want him to not be fucking dirty. Oh yeah, level quality 100. Look at you, Petrus. You dirty bugger. Looks slightly less dirty. God damn. Ah, bastard. How shiny are you? Yes, it's not dirty. Score. Very fine. I just need to fuck around with it a bit. Seaman.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
I think the most impressive thing with my alchemy is knowing friend from my bomb, knowing friend from foe. Yoink. Poison this man, not this man. God damn. Find gloves there as well, maybe. Bastard. Ah, fuck. So many bishop gloves. Any jobs, my ass. Hey. Guess this isn't blocked now. Hello.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
I just start shooting, fuck it. Garden, what?
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
There's a mine there. You look rather pleased with all this. I'm curious as to what's in here. Oh, I see. Collect torsos. Ah, stuff. Yeah, kind of a shit one. Old. It means they'll be dirty. Pass the poot. Oh, yo.
How did the battle go for you?
Confront me.
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry. The Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
See, I think this was probably be the best way of doing this. Here's my ass on this. Oh. Oh, it's out. God damn, it's the same map. The natives likely won't, but... yeah. Oh no, if I had gone with the natives, would we have saved the ones that were long dead as well, do you think? Or do you not remember? Because that would have been silly. Aye, fucking. Very, very fine. Yeah, I don't agree with these church assholes, but I still think this is probably the best way of handling this. Good man. Right, time for me to get angry. I'm not going to load no matter what happens, I think. I still think this is the thing a man would do. Ah, I see.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis' camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Domitius, you will have to answer for the actions of your order on this island.
Your Eminence, I assure you that...
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that I will not discover that you were involved in this matter. In any case, you will have to explain your inability to control your own men. But please continue, Your Excellency.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
He looks pretty carefree still. That's alright, I got some paper that asked him. So fuck it. Right thing to do, I think. I think it's sort of important as to have them police themselves. Let's see what happens.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Which would be weird, but we'll see. I want to see if this is dirty. God damn. I'm pretty decent. Number-wise. So right, the most important thing right now for me is getting them good-looking, clean armor.
Goodbye.
Well, it's more the fact that us, the diplomacy asshole, got the proof and presented it to her, so it will be harder for her to let him off easy. I mean, that's not what happens, as you say, but logically. No, fucking. Let's talk with these asses. Or speak with. Shouldn't speak like an idiot. Oh, I see. What is it? I can upgrade boots, gloves, and bullshit, I think. Ah! Very fucking Gelfa. Very fine, you can get that then. Alright, I was googling some shit here. I want this fucking thing to look swell. It's fairly clean as well. Yes, I have my priorities completely straight. I think this one might be the one I like the look of the best. Yeah, I seen it. It's pretty swell looking. Yeah, I mean, it's also that we know shit about fuck from 4S. I'm trying to do this as much as possible as me what decision I would make with the shit I know at the time of Ass. Actually, I wanted to see how his boots would look. This is entirely fashion, by the way. That is fucking fire in the way. Oh, very good. Same goes for you. I have to get you dressed proper. Yeah. But that's again like how the game sort of railroads you, which is sort of fine, except when it feels kind of like you have a choice but you don't. But I mean, we're going with this, so let's not speculate too much more in coulda beens and stuff.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand.
What?
She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Garant of our clan. Anything more?
It goes up, it goes down. I think some of these...
I need to be going.
Some of these do stuff where some quests are Gnoida because you've done other quests. They're like, are you the guy that did this? Oh, okay, I trust you then. But yeah, that was alright. However, there was a bit of a weird wording in there that I'm not sure I approve of 100%. She set them free as a sign of good faith. What? I think it also might depend on where your relations are at with the various ones. North Bridge and ass. Okay. Well, let's go back to Thingy Place. I don't want to report back to Constantine yet. I should bring the crap, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm wondering about that though. Who I should bring there. I want to dress up what's his face a little bit more though. So Petrus, we saw certainly a much better ring somewhere as well. Shit gloves. Although these are Gnoid ass quality. Kinda boring. What they look like with upgrade. That's better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, we should go back to the shop, but I'm just getting an ass of what I need here. Need a bunch of I think this one will probably be better. So pure iron and leather. Okay. Pure iron and leather. Probably need a ruby for some shit. I think I decided with myself that I like the look of this one better. More pure iron and leather, that's fine. I like the one with these two. More pure iron and leather. Also fine. And down here. Probably this one. Pure iron, leather, and a single ruby. What about boosts? Okay. Pure iron, leather, ruby. Let me just get that so we have it for one ass. Yeah. Don't actually have that much pure iron. Shop guy, is that something you can help me with? God damn! This, as my dad would say, this man grabs on. Where the hell do I find Naught gear? This man over here, maybe. Oh, these guys assing around.
You'll find all. Welcome. Have you seen any?
Hello. Sailor coat. but for some reason the quality is quite garbage. The notes are the blue ass, which we want for him. Like this here, probably the best we can get. I mean, this might also look alright on him. Note cape, I don't think they can wear those. God damn. This one's quite shit. Bin. This is the one we binned. Well, it's not the right kind of cape. You know the rules. Yeah, I don't think he can actually wear that one. I think it's incompatible with this bullshit. Get it. I could probably wear that actually. No one can see it's awful.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I don't think he will, because I think I cycled through before and there was nothing in that slot for him. Oh, no, he will. His other one gives him magic regen though, so I might just crap that one on me. I can't with willpower. Fine then. Fits your dumbass god, but now you don't regenerate magic. Oh, sneeze. This amazingly didn't scare, boys. My boots are shit.
Come closer, good
I thought I didn't have any good ones. No remorse. Yes, sometimes you need to just look him straight in the eye and sell something you're gonna give him.
It's a great pleasure to see you again at the fort.
Just to establish dominance. Man, for a guy, you sell shit.
One armor that
Black guy. Sure it is. Oh, see, why not? Which one was it I agreed with myself was the one that looked the best? Fuck, I didn't bring the leather. I think this one.
The best
Ass probably sells leather though.
Oh,
Man fucking hates me. I'm just dealing with him immediately. Starts bellowing shit again. Fuck it, I'll buy all your stupid leather, you twat.
The best for. Oh.
Mm. Look at him. Posing for the ass. Ay.
Look
at you.
Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
What a lovely man. The way he looks now is that of a mate with an appearance. I got my chest thing, don't I? Yeah, I got my vigor. Expedition. I might bring what's her face? Bonk. Now you can get the sword. Yeah, check that the fuck out. Fuck. I'll do so if pick her up again. Right now I am just going to ask over and see about the ring we saw on sale here. Don't want them cock rings. Keeps him from asking his yop.
Come closer. Don't hesitate.
Why does he sound so fucking creepy when he is trying to ask a man in? That's actually not that much better. He also doesn't have the mental power to it. I think people just think you're insane. I found that's how it usually works on the internet. Whenever you think you're being clever, there's someone ignoring it, not even bothering to try and understand the joke. There we go.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in
I'll
his
sort you out,
divine
NP. What level are we at? Damn it, I have to 23. Okay, so 24. You get more willpower. Mandarin said thingy. You get more accuracy and ass. So I can wait with pistol for you. Yeah. So might as well see if there's anything new in the shop by then anyway. 20 ass and you can use slightly better bullshit. Good big man agility on that man though.
Don't hesitate to have a...
Don't be weird. It's fine.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you...
Quest time. What's this quest about again? I probably should bring her actually, rather than Vaxo, sadly. Yeah, now you look like the proper deviant. Yeah, so I need both of these asses. It's my braining. Yeah, so a native and Patroclus would be swell good, I think. So what did you research, mate guy? So supposedly, I was reading up on this ass the other day. When you get to the cap, level cap is 100. But when you get to 46, I think, it stops giving you points. Which makes me wonder why there is a thing there. At all. I don't think I'm super interested in more endurance, so we might get some of that agility. Have we researched this dead dude?
Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
He's a Pokemon.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Oh, look
Have
at
you
him.
tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
You have a solution to my problem. But But what if it's not the thing that works? Oh, okay. Let's not try it. Fucking donkey. Turns out he just ate some dodgy kebab. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, nice. A swamp. It's like some sort of mushroom or whatever that looks like a croissant. He's like, oh, score. Pastry. Dies.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning. But the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us.
I wonder if we'd picked a different face, we'd have less of a squint going.
Like so many.
Why do you still have that indignant goodbye animation thing, you absolute ass? Gonna go talk to Metaphor Hair Lady. Or is this one just the one with the really unfortunate hairline? Like the elderly ass that blew up, stepping on traps.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
I'm assuming if we binned her son, she wouldn't have been as helpful, and we'd end up having to make this thing ourselves or something. There was something I wanted to ask, but I've forgotten what the fuck it was.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
God, not timed. Am I? I'm not actually getting either of their bone eye. Oh, ass. I fucking. Get your fancy fucking Scamingia on, you keep that fire effect on it, looks ridiculous. I accidentally equip Beast Essence. Become irresistible. Boney's a fine man. He knows what to do. How to handle the trapdoor. Tap myself a little wobble here. Oh right, I see over there. Maybe it's opened up now. Aha.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
I like how they just remove half the mountain. Fuck mountains. Nice. Maybe. And now I'm engaged. Not that, Mono. Don't get binned. You should go out and tell it. And take Petrus home. Meet his nan.
Was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Really? But I did warn you. You just wanted to have it your way. Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
How dare you!
It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they are sure to gut each other.
How can you...
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency,
he has Nan
I'm
here.
So happy to see you.
Oh.
You arrive right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden.
Fuck you, Virgil.
He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Oh, such a fucking donger.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Has he always been a twat?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially
that guy is
under my
sweeping the
supervision.
dirt.
For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Brother Virgil is a twat. I've made a decision.
Brother Virgil,
what do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Yeah, I mean, you know best, right? Maybe you should write them.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. There was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well? I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
Can't wait to bin him. I guess that was what I wanted to do. Wait. It's like fucking the sardines. Like, I'm gonna come at you. Gonna come at you. Gonna come at you. White barrel. Fuck you, Virgil. Wait, what? Over here, around the behind. Shit, fuck. No music here. Alright, done. Not much sneeding being done, sadly. We are sardining semi-okay, though. The camp sov. The Sneedle was inside us all along. I see one of the dangerous beasts ate this guy and it had golden dentures. Oh, I can science him. Oh, that's interesting.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Spongulus.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that, in my opinion, he was struck from behind.
Smart conclusion, then a dumb one.
This man's death was no accident.
Say that
nor was
last,
it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't
I wonder if
take
the science
place
option
here.
would show
the
up at
marks
all.
Surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make
If I
it
didn't
seem
ask.
like he fell to his death.
Haven't been attacked at all. No fucking beasts here. Virgil, you fucking sack of shit. Just one or two of these things. Didn't even rupture the sweat. Here's some asses.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Don't you start that rolling shit. Don't block me, Polus. Alexei. No, none of the interesting points. I say. Moto Kiko. You can kick.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound.
Looks extremely eaten.
But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he
I wonder if I should not click
One
the
of
other
wounds
ass.
is clearly a knife wound.
If it might
But
give me
alas,
the
it's
dumb
impossible to know who was wielding it.
up and around top. It might be too late, but we'll see. Yeah.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Fucking bullets.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
So 1 or 2 shots? What do you think, man? Ah, I see. He's come out here. The thing tells me. Quest marker makes me think he has shown up over there. Hmm? No, this is the actual camp. Fucking dumbass. Are they all dead? No.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
He's fucking
Watch your tongue, priest.
beard and that
Our people have no need
tie.
to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Thélème, but he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Oh, we get choices. Oh boy, 100. I mean, we need to ask him on trial. This is probably extremely dumb.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Me too.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible. But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
And I'll fuck all of it up. With my ham-fisted approach. I was hoping what's-his-face would offer his ass thing. Still suspicious. The Kurt was all fucking wait for the plot to progress. Fist hat, what? But we did some of Petrus's thing. And then nothing? Just wobble until morning. Don't want to dick around here at night.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
It seems shit respawns at the speed of ass. The other thing's probably also back then. Oh, yo.
enlighten protect me in this battle.
Let's leave this extra dead man here. Oi, 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 oi. Yo, damn. At least the roller asses. Who knows? Boil. There certainly is a dire bog of fangs. The fucking quest up there sounds silly. So where'd that Jesus guy go? Where'd he wander off to? Was it me, Jesus? Bin Lord. Bin Lord, Bin Lord, Bin Lord. Yep.
I've never been that far into the swamp, but if I was to live here, I would look for a drier place.
Nope. Not like this anyway. Speaking of, do you have anything to say, or are you just gonna... The bomb's really awful once the armor's off. Sacrificial sword, you say? Oh, damn. Nabungus. Good XP on this man. Good sense of dress. I think there was another thing I got. XP, sword, and something else. Maybe a key?
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
The swamp wasn't enough. Cave in the swamp. Probably flooded to shit. No.
This is incredible. People live here and amongst the same potatoes. We'll have to rummage through this place.
Fantastic wording. I must rummage through the place of my ass. A barrel, one might say.
Protect me in this battle.
Viperous. That's a word. Hmm? Oi. Luckily this one next to me doesn't seem to care. Yeah, fucking intuition squeeze. God damn. God damn. No upgrades on those though, right? Yeah. I think this one still looks better. I fucking... I mean, I guess I could stick a bunch of shit on this. Yeah, God damn it. Man's all like, we must rummage through this shit. Oh boy, I'm wearing the clothes of my mate. Yeah, no intuition, no get that shit. They call me hole squeeze for it, which means that Saint Bullshit had at least 2 intuition. Or a ladder. Or a small child. Ow. Maybe, yes. Maybe it just means to go full ass. Fucking man goes down drain pipe with 3 intuition, becomes Tim Curry. It's all like, yeah, that's probably got himself.
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is
damn, these are some long-lasting
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Trundle all over.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
Chaplet, a little chap.
Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here. In this cavern where our founder lived.
Wearing his clothes.
There are some native symbols here. And some letters I recognize. As if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dad. Enon Miel Frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people. Enon Miel Frictimen.
This is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Thélème, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
I understand you must be concerned. Great revelations are often followed by a trail of blood. But if what we found was revealed, my people could live in peace with the priests at last.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Man, we got a lot of squint going. I also somehow got gold from that. Sister Equus. Traversing. I think we've had that hinted at before as well. Yeah, you have the scholar dudes that seem genuinely interested in learning about more shit, and then you have the people who use it as dogma bullshit to control men and be an asshole. Which is the majority because religion. Yeah, fuck him. Shit ass. I mean, in general with religion, it's like there are people trying to figure like the world and stuff out, and that's often where religion comes from. And then there's some other fucking asshole who's all, oh god, I'ma use this stuff to control men. Let's not change anything.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some
Petrus
tablets?
wearing his armor. This will most certainly be swept under the rug if we ask here. I'm not sure what to do.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the Islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
Oh, yeah.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Matthias. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow
I
me
have plenty
to
of
attend
bullets.
the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Matthias to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Uh-oh, timing. I'm very good at this game. Turns out, fucking around generally tends to get you fucked. Yeah, the fire rate's ridiculous. I thought I saw someone else shimmer. I would like another charisma before we go there. 25. Is that what we're edging? We're edging 25. Nice. I just need to find and fuck something. Maybe I walk. Fashion is importante. God damn it. I wonder if that Nan's back, the one we shot in the swamp. Probably not. Maybe there's some sort of Nan substitute down there. Would be pleasant. No? Oh, they even removed her. God damn it. They hit the big 5k in no time at this rate, goddamn. Fucking vaudeville. I wonder how long the ass run is to the other place. Everything respawns on the other side of ass, but not over here, it seems. God damn. Oh, I done. But that's back. Wonder if I can drum the Nan up again. That would probably break a lot of things. Just call someone else's Nan and shoot her. Because the first one was so much fun. Like some proper goddamn deviants. Nah, they would be flashing if I could ask. Yeah. No more Nan drumming. Alas. I think those things just respawn in case you throw them away. Like a dingus. You find some sort of way to manage to throw away a quest item. No fucking goddamn. Man dies from smog inhalation. 18 hours, goddamn. I was hoping to swing by the crown thingy and shoot a bunch of assholes. 3 hours, I can make it. The coin. Crown Tavern. Fuck off. If I decided you wanted to meet here, I have a save if all fails.
Ready to excite the...
Yes, Mr. Eyebrow.
I don't need to remind you.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
You will regret ever going
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Our
Ready
Lord.
to excite the... I don't need to remind...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Ready to excite the...
I need to get going.
I'm extra ready to leave. Damn, I nearly died there. Not fucking bueno. Yeah. I think it's only for melee. All damage inflicted in melee combat. Yeah. I might respec it into vigor. Endurance if I find armor that's better. I can't get binned like that. Makes it quite brittle, it seems. Super proper gum salve. Yeah. They call me slightly too speedy foot. Now I just feel weird. Yeah, this might be it. I have a lot of crystals, so I can always respec if I find something that is much more interesting. Almost have what we want there. Oops. One more here, one more here, one more here. Actually, we want two here and one there and an ass, I think. Speeding green ass, god damn. Damn it, time doesn't ask when I'm here. Fine, I'll go dick around in your attic. Nothing but shit. God, I'm worshipping some old wizard. I'm gonna get lost down up here and doesn't even have a proper toilet. He's just some fuck with a beard. Nah, they don't have their own Northborough. Have an office exactly identical, complete with that fucking weird posing Skirlington. I think so, yeah. Either that or my companions close them for me. DK Kirk! DK Kirk! DK kicks shit. It's not that high. I think the camera's just weird. You shouldn't even get off the ground. Keep your fucking foot on the ground. You'll kick shit. Fine roll though, good technique. It's not necessary to yell "hua" though. Never been a fan of the double tap rolls though. Wah. Wait, oh. Wait, wah. Boys is a wobble here. Man, why is that fucking hat gold, but the rest isn't? You look like a fucking donger. You look like some fucking... Is it a bluebell? I keep wanting to say it's a bluebell. Man, guns. Okay, I should make gum sub. Probably need to make the most fucking charisma checks here. Hoya, Hule, Holamase, Hobundagus, Hawababa, Heuse, Hali, Alice, Camara,
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Fucking... Ugh.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery. But the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Out. And
That's you yet? If and does
keep
what think?
But
enough.
I can't.
Fuck. Oh, I had not. I say ass at this. I fucking... Also, Fetrus, you look hideous in that fucking thing. Nope. And keep that one. Sure, there we go. Yeah, but Goal's hideous. It's fucking like play Call of Duty, have some 12-year-old run around with a golden gun. There you go, bruh. It's ugly. Sad at having to bring this man, who likely will have much less to say. I wonder if I can just do a wobble, if that pins the thing. I don't actually have to. That's fine, apparently. Just left that thing there. Ass sticks. Something something Will Smith. Call me enters for discussion for it.
Ah, you're
Blah, 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 blah.
The
Blah, 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 blah.
The end.
Blah,
We
blah,
discover
blah,
they represent
blah,
why I
blah,
understand.
blah, blah, blah.
the relic, and who is?
Ta-da.
I understand your doubts, Your Eminence, but you yourself asked me to conduct the investigation. It seems to me that the best way to address this matter would be for you to go to the place yourself. Then you will see that what I've described to you is true.
I suppose you would not suggest such a thing if you had lied to me. But you are right. I need to see for myself what secrets this place hides.
Your Eminence, all of this is grotesque and dangerous. The congregation is clearly trying to ridicule us. Even if these frescoes are real and old, who's to say they represent reality? This is surely the naive vision that the islanders had of our founder, nothing more. Our duty is to bury all this in order to preserve our nation from the heretical beliefs of the savages.
Goddamn.
And you have already tried to do that. Brother Virgil, who worked for you, did not hesitate to attack us, and kill several of his colleagues for this purpose.
That's right. And he even tried to blame me to stop me from leading the expedition.
What kind of manipulations and extremes are you willing to go to hide the truth?
Brother Virgil was indeed a member of the Order, but he had obviously descended into madness. This is exactly the kind of effect that such revelations can have, and of which we must be wary.
That's enough, Domitius. An investigation will be launched, and if you were aware of these sabotages, you will answer for it.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political. Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Who the fuck's St. Lucius?
Keeping a secret of this magnitude will increase violence and suspicion among your ranks. Too many people are already aware of the truth, which will inevitably be revealed.
Yeah, maybe.
And how will you be judged then?
What you say sounds almost like a threat, Your Excellency. We are not prone to being intimidated. Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision.
Oh, I think I fucked that up.
After much thought, I have decided it best to silence these dangerous discoveries. Our nation cannot risk civil war.
But, Your Eminence, this research...
Enough, my dear. I have made my decision. Your research must end immediately.
I cannot keep the secret of what I discovered. The world must know.
It would be a shame to hear that our most distinguished theologian was arrested for heresy, my dear.
Very well, Your Eminence.
Your Excellency, I cannot deny the importance of the help you have given us, and I am grateful for it. And I hope I can count on your discretion. It would be a shame for our relationship with the congregation to suffer due to questionable allegations.
Of course, Your Eminence.
So determined to stay stupid.
But we could.
Blah blah.
The captain. The end. We just.
He simply.
And who is?
I understand your doubts. Then you will.
But you are.
Your Eminence. Our.
And you have brother.
That's right.
What kind?
This is.
That's enough.
Maybe I should have picked the other one as well.
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision.
After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my
Yeah.
duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
God damn. Right. Yeah, that's the kind of polished stuff I talk about as well. It's weird. It's always dark here. I think the charisma will always be a gamble. I think it's 25 per point. If I had 3, it would be 75, so I would have to scum it anyway, I think. So I think it would just be easier to just have the ass 1 from my cloak and carry around all sorts of other bullshit. However, respecking is a bit of an ordeal at this point. Fuck. Oh, yes, I still have garbage gloves. I need to go see if I can find some. Maybe you can actually wear that now. You can. Nice. Magic at what? Hey, fucking. He needs more Fuck it, I bring my intuition with me, god. Damn. Come on, fucking globe. Bastard. There we go. None of you fuck asses want to talk. Fine, I don't want to talk to you either. Very fine, but shit. So not really fine, I guess. Oh, nice stuff. Have a little word
The
there.
valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
What a place. Here the combat bard is going at it. The combat. There we go. Ah, you fucking. Suspect up here. There's a stump here. I think this was an ass I asked. There's chicken here.
Bit of poison on my blade.
It's been a while since I heard about the poison on your blade. I fucking Nan bin lord. Nan bread lord. Up in flat waste this way, I guess. Or not. Can I ass up through here? Maybe it's Intron Yeishin. Up ass. No, this is the down way, isn't it? Yes. Ass. Science boom wall? I don't think so. They're usually fairly ass marked on the map. Local man deforests entire area. Aha! Fuck. Maybe that's something that's opened up. Whales, a bunch of roots and shit were before, and I was confused about shit. What a bin. These mates are bin jelly. Wait, actually, did Vaxo get no, 27 he gets Undernians.
May the enlightened protect me.
Aye.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
The most AI. Borage. Oh boy, iron. Right. Fuck him. This might have been the place.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
KS. Oh. NBM, you have it. Nah. I suspect skill shrine down here.
Protect me in this battle.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Look at you exploding into dark forces of us. I do kind of like the idea of idiots worshipping the same god, binning each other. Oi, 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 vigor movement. Oh, but mate's not saying, it's saying it's a different one, so I go house. It's a big door. Who could possibly need such a big door? It's like the haircut. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Yes. Yes. Ward off my fate.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
What's this group of pissed off? Just wondering if they saw something else.
Shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh, sorry, Patroclus. Accidentally ended you there. Let's pick the refined iron ore directly out the vein. That's how we are.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
It's not looking very good condition. Let's have a closer look.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
There's some native wood bullshit going on though.
No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Magic is the miracle of the enlightened. This bears resemblance with the sorcery of the natives.
Not surprising. But not enough to help us locate precisely where the scholars are now.
I agree. This is the consequence of the tragic and disgusting practices of the Bridge. Every native in their territory has revolted. We cannot know which particular clan is guilty.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Oh, yes.
This looks like the
What a
journal of a
remarkable
naturalist.
bird.
There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover.
Anything else here? There was the thing over there, just checking.
A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
I name it Delicia Bird. Maybe it's just a really dumb bird. And they worry they'll ass up.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going.
A lot of things bleed though. Who the hell hangs a lot?
Here is the isolated
Fuck.
camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being in a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
Oh, Vasco has things to say. Good man.
A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
I have heard stories from the natives describing Bridger atrocities. If they are true, this violent attack, though tragic, would be justified.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
This 50 gold has given me much better understanding of bullshit. Travel chest key. Ooh, ooh. This tent seems fairly intact. Extra empty though. Wait. Well, I mean, if you keep the fucking lines, the guy lines taut to tension, we'll keep it. Oh, wait.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be a short one.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
She may be part of the Alliance, but I can't help feeling bad about what happened to this woman. According to what she wrote, her attackers must have come from the swamp. We should follow their tracks.
Alright. Fucking way and a half go down there, back down there. Cheek bang on kick. I know about fetch dogs. Your hoink. What quality actually is my gun? 80 ass. No, no, wait, it's not 80 ass. 92, 80, 80, 90, 80. 90, 80 number. .dk.
My dear child.
Bastard.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care.
This one's a fucking fungus next to you, goddamn. The man comes into toilet. Other guy's in there's like, oh nice, you came to talk to me. Like, no. I just want a private poo. Fuck off. Man destroys his ankles and knees.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp. Let's get closer.
You say look. The naturalist, that's a nudist, right?
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Attempt reasoning.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Alright. Where'd they go? It undulates.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
Where'd that come from?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desade. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened, huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison.
I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are, oh, so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
God damn. I, however, am very warm and very tired, so we'll be doing this some other time, probably tomorrow. So, time for watching, men. And